Good morning and welcome to TV8's Good Morning Vail for Monday, July 1st, 2019. Gorgeous shot of the Lion's Head Village and the Gore Range in the background right above I-70. And hey, happy Canada Day to all you hosers out there, eh? It's going to be a good one. Happy NHL Free Agency Day too. Make sure you're checking in on TSN each and every day to check out all those free agent signings for all your pucks. It's good stuff out there, eh? And we got a great show in store for you today. I'm one of your hosts, Eric Sundblad, live from the studio. Mark Sassy is going to be hanging out by the very intensely flowing river on an epic morning adventure today. And today, this evening in Avon, is their every Monday night kind of weekly Dunkin' Dash series. This runs all the way through July 29th. This is an incredible aquathlon. They have 2 laps around Lake Nottingham. That's 800 yards of swimming. Then they get out of the lake and run a 5K around the town of Avon. Insane athletes. I don't know how they do it at this elevation, going from swimming to running. I can handle some mountain biking, but holy cow, swimming and running. And then tomorrow evening, the Hot Summer Nights concert series continues in Vail. This kicks off at 5:30 p.m. at Gerald R. Ford Amphitheater. Totally free concert series. This week we have Jackie Green coming into Vail. He's a guitarist similar in vibe to the Black Crowes. So if you like that kind of indie rock, twangy style of music, you're really going to love tomorrow night's totally free concert series, Gerald R. Ford Amphitheater, 5:30 p.m. in Vail. And hey, Mark Sassy, are you you're down by the river, eh? You celebrating Canada Day real good with me, huh?
Oh, there, yeah. Hey, you know, I am there. I'm celebrating Canada Day in full force down by the river, Eric. I'm actually not right on the river yet. I'm down on the Eagle River Preserve, which is just to the west of the roundabout work being done right here in Edwards. I'm going to venture down to the river here shortly and talk about these flows because we've seen this massive spike once again in the past 24 hours. We still haven't hit that peak. Let's get into details though. Today is the first day of July. In a few days, we're all going to be celebrating Independence Day once again. A lot of activities happening around Eagle County in lieu of that. And let's start with the Villar Performing Arts Center tomorrow night. So Craig Morgan has made himself a name as a country musician icon, a TV personality, and a celebrated outdoorsman and patriotic Army veteran. He's one of the country's music's best loved artists, and he has charted over 25 songs, including songs like This Ain't Nothing, That's What I Love About Sunday, Redneck Yacht Club, and the International Harvester. He's going to be taken to the stage at the Villar Performing Arts Center tomorrow night, the second day of July at 8 p.m. You can go to villarpac.org for more information on tickets. And let's move ahead a few days and talk about some 4th of July celebrations in Beaver Creek. Now, Beaver Creek does it the right way all the time, but if you want to elevate your Beaver Creek experience to the next level for the 4th of July, you become a part of the VIP club for the day. The VIP experience for the 4th of July gives you access to the White Carpet Club, which is a private retreat right there in the heart of Beaver Creek from 12 to 9. You can grab a private locker, private restrooms, get some shade, complimentary VIP parking, cold drinks, light snacks, a picnic blanket, and children's activities hours from 4 to 5. Now, there are going to be fireworks. There's going to be live music from Tyler Rich and Maggie Rose and more all day long on the 4th of July right there on Centennial Lawn. Fireworks capping off your memorable 4th of July experience in the mountains. So Beaver Creek kind of doing it right up there once again, and Beaver Creek as a whole is that full VIP experience. On our show today, Dan Smith from Vail Mountain Rescue in the studio with Eric. I'm sure talking about these massive river levels once again. I've got a bunch of epic morning updates from around the rivers here in Eagle County. We're going to be introducing you to the town of Avon Rec Center. We're going to take you to El Sabor Restaurant in Vail and talk about local dish experiences, and we'll take a look at that weather for the first week of July. We'll be right back.
There's something fresh going on at the Coyote Cafe. Sip an all-natural margarita and share some Coyote nachos. Really hungry? Jump into these fresh sizzling fajitas or one of our classically prepared Mexican dishes. Try our fresh, never frozen half-pound burger, classic blue cheese, or go ahead and throw a little bacon on there. Not enough? You gotta try the signature Chili 14, 7 fresh peppers and 7 dried chilies combined to blow your mind. Freshen things up at the Coyote Cafe, Beaver Creek's first restaurant and bar.
Nest Furnishings and Consignment, located in the heart of the Vail Valley. Nest offers a variety of beautiful, affordably priced home furnishings, art, and accessories for your mountain home. Henredon, Restoration Hardware, Ralph Lauren, just to name a few brands available at Nest. Decorate your mountain home at Nest Furnishings and Consignment. Consignment redefined.
Elevate your summer at Colorado's finest private golf club and discover the beauty of true mountain golf. Red Sky Golf Club, set high above the Vail Valley. 2 world-class courses, an exclusive members clubhouse with pool and tennis courts, unforgettable mornings of mountain adventures, and afternoons of serene vistas on the course. Special moments shared with family and friends. Red Sky Golf Club. Request your private tour today.
Vail and Espanol magazine. Write your success story. 100 elegantly printed pages will show your product in a massive but personalized way to allow your business to grow in a preferred and exclusive brand. Advertise in Vail and Espanol magazine, a window to the world with a Latin taste.
Na 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 na. Hey hey hey. Goodbye.
The world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate, available only on the next generation GMC Sierra.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by GMC, the exclusive partner of Vail Resorts.
Beaver Creek's looking absolutely fabulous on this Monday, July 1st day. That sun's going to be very bright this morning, very prominent blue skies throughout the course of the entire day. Very comfortable temperatures as well. We're looking at a pretty amazing 4th of July week here. Temperatures not too hot, but just great to get outside. And those afternoon showers should be rolling in as well, which I absolutely love because it just cools things down, helps kind of set us up nicely for fireworks not causing any issues. We're looking at the forecast for the day. Temperatures starting off around 48 degrees at 8 a.m. and getting as high as 74, and that 20% chance of afternoon showers kind of predominant throughout the afternoon and the evening. Now looking ahead into this evening, low of 50 degrees, that sunset's holding steady right around 8:38 p.m., similar to the past about week we've been under there. Now looking at the national map here, pick out some trends before the 5-day. The big thing, just a nice high pressure ridge hanging out over Colorado. You see this red line, that's a mix of low pressure, so that's what's kind of delivering our afternoon showers and kind of variable conditions. And we're looking at the jet stream now, it's just sweeping north above Colorado, essentially ensuring that our weather pattern will remain very similar throughout the course of the week. We're not going to get any Pacific storms blowing into our system for at least the next 5 days as we look ahead to the 5-day forecast here. Just 20% chance of afternoon showers, very mild temperatures in the mid to upper 70s throughout the course of the week. Thanks to GMC for sponsoring this weather. Up next, we're going to check in with old Mark Sassy by the river and get trail report updates.
All right, let's talk about trails on Vail and Beaver Creek Mountain. Now, with all the snowfall we saw this past winter, both resorts are not allowing up, to the top of the mountain access for biking and hiking yet, as there's still too much snow up there. You're going to find access at both resorts from the lower mountains. There's no bike hauls available on the gondolas yet to go up to the top of the mountain. But let's talk a little bit about Vail first. We have Gandhi 1 out of Vail Village. We have the Eagle Bond Gondola, lift number 19 out of Lion's Head, both in full operation now. And you're going to find Epic Discovery at the top of the Eagle Bond Gondola for all your fun and adventure, thrill seekers for the entire family. Hiking trails open on Vail right now, Berry Picker and Strawberry Lane. For biking trails, once again, only the Lower Mountain, Lying Down, Hank's Hideaway, Son of Simba, Lower PMT, Lower Radio Flyer, and Lower Big Mamba. Now, that's what it looks like on Vail Mountain, and we'll see that probably shift as we make it through more of these warmer days as that snow continues to melt. Now, let's shift gears and head to Beaver Creek, where I just explored the VIP experience for the 4th of July. If you want to go and do hiking and some biking up on Beaver Creek Mountain, they have limited trails once again also due to the amount of snowpack up on top of that mountain. For trails for hiking and biking and mixed-use trails out of Beaver Creek Village Alleys Way, Aspen Glade, the Village Loop, the Beaver Lake Trail. Now, the Five Senses Trail is the trail that will eventually bring you to Beaver Lake. Now, that is a beautiful hike. It may take you an hour, hour and a half. That's one of those hikes that you want to explore while you're here visiting, whether you live here regularly or you're just here on vacation. It's a beautiful hike. And right there next to the base of Centennial, you can connect with the Five Senses Trail, and then it will connect you to the Beaver Lake Trail. That's your trail report. For more information, you can go to Vail's website or Beaver Creek's website. But we have a great guest, a very important man with lots of information, Dan Smith with Vail Mountain Rescue, in the studio with Eric coming up.
Lion's Head Jewelers. A mainstay of Lion's Head Village for more than a decade, our 4,000 square foot gallery is home to the largest selection of one-of-a-kind designer jewelry in the Vail Valley. Come see our breathtaking array of museum-quality fossils, meteorites, and collectible minerals. Explore Lion's Head Jewelers. Spend an afternoon with us. You'll come in as a customer and leave as a friend.
Let us put you in the spirits. Avon Liquor.
Hey guys, I'm looking for some amazing craft beer.
We got it!
Hi, I'm looking for the best wine selection in the Vail Valley.
That's us!
I'm looking for great customer service and an awesome rewards program.
They got it!
So if you want great customer service, an amazing shopping experience, and we'll even hop in the truck and deliver your goods, then stick with the locals' favorite. Come on down to Avon Liquor.
And let us put you in the spirits.
We're for the fashion-forward and budget-minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We're for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% off on over 50 of the best designer brands as you stroll through our 3 beautiful shopping villages.
Well, the snow melt is in full force right now with those higher temperatures, and that means the river is moving quite swiftly, up to 3,000 cubic feet per second. And we're getting into prime hiking season, so it's important to stay safe out there. And every Monday we bring in Dan Smith from Vail Mountain Rescue to give us some tips, sort of talk about what's been going on this week. And Dan, first off, hey, thanks for joining us, man.
Always here. The coffee's fresh. That bacon smell is just driving me mad.
Yeah, we got a good cooking
segment. I got to stay past for the cooking segment.
So let's get into what happened this week.
4 missions, 2 automotive. One was a recurring mission. We have on Red Sandstone Road, we have people who are driving out late at night and they wreck their car. And perhaps there were some adult beverages involved, don't know. But the driver of the car decides to leave the car. Unfortunately, there's a passenger inside. And it happened about midnight, and then it's spotted about 6 in the morning by somebody driving into work at Piney. So we had the dogs out, and we were looking for the missing party, which happens in automobile accidents. People whack their head, and they crawl away or walk away, and they don't know what they're doing. And our dogs had a good track on him, and then he was spotted by one of the homeless people living at the bottom of Red Sandstone, and was traced to his home, and he was there. And my part of that mission is gone by that point. Yeah. Somebody else takes over at that point. Mostly it was fire. We just brought the dogs and some searchers. The 2 waters were the usual. People buck out of a boat or somehow get in the water and Fire is always going to get there first. That's what they're there for. This is one of their major tasks in the spring and early summer. We start to suit up and then stand down because they got them so quickly, which is what you want. You don't want to be still in the water when we show up 45 minutes later. This would not be a good day for anyone.
No, it's so cold.
So fire gets them in. There were no boats. The boats all washed out for that one. So, but it was busy. Then, of course, that river's still roaring. Would you say 5,000 this morning?
Yeah, 3 or 5.
And that's pretty good.
Yeah.
If you're going near the water, PFD, throw bag and a helmet. You see in a lot of people, and you did it, and I did it. If you're walking across the stream, you just jump rock to rock, and you don't have a helmet on. Well, that's fine. However, your safety factor gets a little small.
Yeah.
In our world, especially if water pushing on your ankles, you go down, you are probably going to whack your head, and that's not going to be good. So the helmet is really good. The vest, don't go near the water. First of all, it's the law. If you're in a boat, you got to be wearing one of these or an analog of them. If you're playing around close to the bank, our banks are slippery. It rained last night. The dirt's slippery, and you're going to slide. And if you don't have one of these on, you're going to have a very unpleasant afternoon. You have one of these on, it'll be unpleasant, but you're going to float out.
Yeah, I think a big thing, if people just joined us last summer for the first time, they're assuming the river is exactly as it was last summer.
No.
It's so different this year.
It is way different. We've had situations where people literally their feet are still dry, their boot touches the water, and they're gone.
Yeah.
That water is so powerful. It is going to drag you right in, and if you're not wearing a vest, you're going to have some serious trouble.
Yeah. It sounds like the majority of the missions this week are just not utilizing brain power properly.
That's even people who live here, they become complacent. Well, I've walked my dog along this stream every day, since Christ was a PFC, and this is the day that your dog gets a little close and you go after your dog, your foot gets in the water and you're gone.
Yeah, both of
you don't have one of these on.
Yeah.
And we all do it.
Yeah.
But it's something you just have to think about. Do I really want to do this? Do I really want to go down near that stream without wearing a PFD?
Yeah.
If we do a search near your bank, people are wearing PFDs.
Yeah. Well, as you should be. Well, thanks for those tips, Dan. We're going to take a look at the weather. We'll come right back with you. So we're going to check in with Mark Sassy now, get a look at the local weather forecast, and then when we return, we will have more tips from Dan Smith.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Glenwood Hot Springs Resort. A whole new side to water.
All right, let's take a look at that weather forecast. Here's a live shot from our weather sponsor for this report, Glenwood Hot Springs, located right off of the westbound I-70 exit in Glenwood Springs. Some construction happening down there still, getting that place ready to go, but what a great spot. What a fun place to go and spend some time with your family and friends, the Glenwood Hot Springs. Today it's going to be hot. It's going to be hot and not spring-like out here. Sunshine, summer-like temperatures for the first day of July. Sun is out first thing here in Edwards. A few high wispy clouds. Temperatures pretty mild, upper 40s, probably breaking 50 degrees here real soon. I spent some time in Denver the other day. It was 104 degrees. Oh yeah, 74 for the high temperature in Vail is what we're looking for today, with a 20% chance of a passing shower. We picked up a nice round of showers last night in Edwards. A lot of thunder and lightning up towards Vail. This evening, sun setting 8:38, 50 degrees would be our low temperature. And then we have a slight percentage, about 20%, for some more moisture this evening. Not quite as warm in Denver today as it was the past couple of days. We'll be in the mid-80s along the Front Range, and they're going to see about a 50% chance of a passing shower or a thunderstorm and some cloud cover. And then for Vail, 75, Avon 73, and Eagle 82. That's a look at your weather. We're going to take it to Eric next. He's got a road report for you.
This road report is brought to you by Big O Tires, the team you trust, with locations in Avon, Frisco, Glenwood Springs, and Basalt.
All right, so it is officially summer season here in the Valley, and that means it is officially construction season. But before I get into some construction info on two major projects going on in our Valley, I do want to issue an alert and just kind of let everyone be aware of the fact that Red Cliff is currently under flood alert right now. There is some flooding happening along the Eagle River in Red Cliff. It's slowing down traffic there and impeding people's ability to get in and out of Red Cliff. So please take caution if you are headed to Red Cliff or have plans to head there today. Then I was just notified that Avon is under a flood advisory. So, you know, the temperatures rise and all that high elevation snowpack melts. That's just running right to the rivers and causing the rivers to rise very quickly, in addition to having them moving very swiftly. So as far as construction projects go, the two that you're going to want to focus on for the next 8 weeks at least in Edwards is roundabout construction. Along Highway 6 and Miller Ranch Road in Edwards, they're kind of removing the four-way stoplight and adding a roundabout. I love it because it's going to make traffic much more efficient, but it is causing significant delays for the next 6 to 8 weeks now. And then as far as I-70, every Sunday through Thursday evening from 6 p.m. to 6 a.m., expect lane closures and potential significant delays as they repave all 4 lanes of I-70 and add a longer entrance eastbound at the Minturn on-ramp. If you ever need more information, make sure to check out cotrip.org. You can download their app on the Apple App Store or Google Play Store to get the most updated info. And thanks to Big O Tires for sponsoring this road report. When we come back, we're going to have more talk with Dan Smith.
Engel & Volkers is committed to providing the highest level of service to buyers and sellers in the Vail Valley. With decades of experience marketing Vail Valley properties, we are backed by a global company with over 800 offices and 10,000 agents worldwide. This extensive international network offers unparalleled national and international exposure for our most exclusive listings. To learn more, stop by our Vail Village or Beaver Creek offices and meet with one of our exceptional advisors.
Nestled in a pristine stretch of Brush Creek Valley, there is a place you can go to escape the everyday. Experience world-class golf and so much more. Frost Creek, Colorado's four-season mountain club. Are you ready to explore?
Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park. Take a ride on the tram all the way to the Rocky Mountain top. It's awesome! Swing over the canyon, you'll swear you're gonna drop. Thrills, adventure, family fun. Get here just as fast as your car will run. Tons of fun here waiting for you at Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park. It's awesome!
Well, we spent our last segment with Dan Smith discussing swiftwater safety. However, as a result of the high elevation snowpack melting off, people are going to start to want to go hiking and camping up at higher elevation. That's why we're going to lead this one with some tips on how to stay safe in the high country if you are experiencing backcountry hiking. And Dan, thanks for always coming on here and giving us tips. We're in 2-season mode now.
Oh yeah, we are. We've gotten out of 3-season mode last week. Week before last, we were doing snow machine and ski work still.
Yeah.
And it changed very quickly. But right now, our guests particularly will get up and they'll have breakfast and they'll get up a little late. And maybe it's 9:30, 10 o'clock before they're headed up the hill. It's a beautiful 65, 70 degrees. They're wearing a cotton t-shirt, cotton shorts, Tevas if it's a bad day, tennis shoes if it's a good day, and they head up the hill. What they don't understand is at 3 o'clock it rains.
Yep.
And if you don't have the gear for that rain, you are going to be one miserable puppy, and you can also have some problems. You can get hypothermia walking around here if you're soaking wet and the temperature drops. So you have to have enough gear, even if you're just walking up Vail Mountain. You have to have enough gear to handle weather changes. And that at a minimum would be a rain jacket, either rain pants or something other than cotton pants. Don't wear jeans because they'll get soaked and they won't dry. North Face, Sierra Design, a whole bunch of people make an inexpensive rain pant or an inexpensive hiking pant. Take that with you. And take either a fleece or a puffy or something like that, because if you wind up high and the rain comes, it'll get cold.
Yeah, like
and you
20-degree drop.
Oh, yeah. And if you have nothing between your skin and the rain but the rain jacket, you're going to get cold. So you're going to want another layer under that rain jacket. And then you're going to have a good time. You find a place to shelter for the rain because it doesn't rain forever, and then hike down and be a little careful because it's going to be a little muddy. Our trails tend to get muddy and they tend to dry out pretty quick. It's also a really good idea to know where you're going.
Yes.
It comes in handy. And the rule that we always say is tell someone where you're going, when you're going to be back, and if you don't come back within an hour of that time, dial 911. It's that simple. Then we can go look for you.
Yeah.
If we don't know you're there, we have trouble looking for you.
Yeah. And it's, like you said, important to let somebody know where you're going.
Oh, absolutely.
As well, because and a lot of the times when you are in the backcountry hiking, you're not going to have any cell service.
Oh, and if you do, it will be high. You're coming down, you're going lower, something happens, and you're alone, and you have no cell service, you've got a problem.
Yeah.
If you have a partner with you and something happens, your partner can go up high, get cell phone service, we can find you.
Yeah.
But if you're down in a ravine, and which a lot of where the creeks and the trails are, and you break your ankle or just twist it real good, we can't come in to help you because you can't call and tell us that you're there.
Yeah.
So we're going to have to wait till that significant other makes the call to 911, call that 3 or 4 hours. Then we have to work to find you, call that another hour and a half, and maybe an hour hike in to get you and a 2-hour hike out. So we're into probably the wee small hours of the morning by the time you hit the hardball again. There's a couple of ways to avoid that, and you should probably look at them.
Yeah, and it also just further reinforces the need to have that rain jacket, fleece,
Absolutely.
puffy, non-cotton pants, etc.
You put them in your pack, and you hope you never pull them out.
Yeah.
But if something happens and you need to pull them out and they're not there, accept no substitutes.
Yeah.
You have a problem.
Well, thank you very much for coming on. As always, Dan, hopefully people all listen to this interview and you have a mellow week ahead of you.
Always hope for it.
Yeah. All right. Well, enjoy the rest of your Monday. And stick around. We got more Good Morning Vail coming up right after this break.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Beaver Creek Resort.
I love Dan Smith's information. He's just a wealth of knowledge. Here's a live shot of Beaver Creek right now, first thing this morning. And we're going to talk about your weather for the day. Let's talk about Beaver Creek's resort weather. We'll also talk about Vail, and then in Summit County, Breckenridge and Keystone. Temperatures for all 4 resorts, upper 50s, low to mid 60s for your temperatures, which are at mid-mountain at each of your resorts. So for Vail, 63 mid-mountain, probably 65, a little warmer. Chance of some clouds in the afternoon. For Beaver Creek, roughly similar. Breckenridge, a little bit cooler because they're higher in elevation at mid-mountain. They're about 11,000 feet. Temperatures there, mid to upper 50s. And then we'll see mid 60s for Keystone. And once again, very similar weather at all 4 of our resorts today as we make our way through the first day of July. Now let's look at our 5-day forecast for the 4th of July coming up on Thursday. Sunshine, upper 70s, really the same weather all the way through the week into the weekend. A few opportunities for maybe a passing shower or thunderstorm. Mostly sunny skies every day. Temperatures, mid to upper 70s pretty much every day. And we're going to see sunshine every day with a few clouds and maybe a stray shower shooting through in the afternoon hours. But 4th of July should be perfectly fine around here. And so should the 1st, the 2nd, and the 3rd, and so on and so forth. This weather report brought to you by the Beaver Creek Resort Company. Now, I heard Dan Smith talking about bacon being cooking in the kitchen. So I think Eric's up to something over there. Let's check in with him next, find out what he's going to be preparing for today.
when you come out here on vacation, you always want a great breakfast, and maybe sometimes you want to stay inside and make something fun for the kids and family, especially on July 4th. So I wanted to do a little patriotic breakfast for everybody. So we're going to do something really fun today. I'm going to do what I call the 4th of July pigs in a blanket. So first, I've got kind of pre-made the pancake batter. So what I've done is add some really fresh blueberries into this pancake mix. Pancake mix, egg, flour, just a little bit of baking soda to help it rise. You want to make sure they're nice and fluffy pancakes. And the blueberries are going to be the blue part of the flag. And then I've got some sausage going right now that's going to be part of the pigs in the blanket thing. And when you're doing pigs in a blanket, you want to make sure the pancake can stick around the sausage. So that's what the maple syrup's going to be. I've added a little maple syrup into the pancake batter, and then I'm going to coat the sausage in that to make it nice and sticky. So that's what's going to stick around there. And then we've got whipped cream, which is the white part of the flag, also going to be dipping. So with pigs in a blanket, we're going to be dipping the pigs in a blanket into the whipped cream, and adding some strawberries to the top of everything. So it's going to look like a little rolled up flag when we're all done with this. It's going to be an absolute blast. It's a great way to start your day off before getting out there and going hiking, going mountain biking, going river rafting, whatever you're going to do up here. It's important to have a big breakfast. So I can't wait to show you guys this fun 4th of July themed breakfast in just a little bit. We're going to take a short break. When we come back, we've got more fun here on Good Morning Vail.
Only the best. Lion's Head Jewelry Fossil and Mineral Gallery, voted top 50 designer jewelry retailer in the country by JCK in 2009, featuring the largest collection of fine, designer, traditional, and contemporary jewelry. Lion's Head Jewelers, the most unique collection of decorative art in the Vail Valley. Lion's Head Jewelers, museum-quality collection of fossils, minerals, and meteorites dated 40 to 500 million years old. Lion's Head Jewelers, located in Lion's Head on the corner of the ice skating rink.
There's something fresh going on at the Coyote Cafe. Sip an all-natural margarita and share some coyote nachos. Really hungry? Jump into these fresh sizzling fajitas or one of our classically prepared Mexican dishes. Try our fresh, never-frozen half-pound burger, classic blue cheese, or go ahead and throw a little bacon on there. Not enough? You gotta try the signature Chili 14, 7 fresh peppers and 7 dried chilies combined to blow your mind. Freshen things up at the Coyote Cafe, Beaver Creek's first restaurant and bar.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. For all your car's big O no's, there's always a big O yes. Right now, buy 3, get 1 free on select in-stock tires with paid installation purchase. Big O Tires, the team you trust.
Once you get your fill on the hill, located just steps from the skier bridge here at the base in Lion's Head, you're gonna find El Sabor Restaurant. El Sabor Restaurant is one of only a few restaurants here in the Vail area that offers truly ski-in and ski-out dining. They have grab-and-go burritos every morning for breakfast, unforgettable and affordable lunches, and an outstanding dinner menu. Let's head into the kitchen now and find out what the staff is serving up. Let's go. Mikey D, thanks for letting us come into the kitchen today at El Sabor.
You're welcome. Glad to have you.
So your menu is pretty unique, and you have some new offerings that you're incorporating. What are you going to make up today?
Today we're going to make our daily special, which is going to be catfish tacos.
Catfish tacos. What
Delicious.
a good idea. Sounds delish. Do you want to walk us through the process?
Sure can.
Okay. Sounds good.
All right, here we go. So we start with some catfish fillets.
Okay.
We soak them in buttermilk. Then we have our flour mix, flour, salt, pepper, paprika, a little cayenne.
Okay.
Right? So once they've marinated, we're going to put them in the flour and just coat them nice. Once you have them coated, they go right to the fryer.
Okay.
Put our basket in.
Yep.
Take our fish, and you want to get it 1,000, 2, 1,000. This way it doesn't stick to the bottom.
Oh, got you. Now, these are thin fillets. They probably cook pretty fast, don't they?
They do. They'll be done in about 1.5 to 2 minutes.
Okay.
Right to the texture we want for tacos. And once they're done, we're going to hang them out, let them dry off for a minute. Now we're ready for tacos.
Okay, Mike, 1.5 minutes for the catfish in the fryer until they float.
That's
Let
correct.
them dry off, and now the final preparation in the plating.
We have some tortillas here that we kind of cooked so they got a little bit of a bubble in them. It gives them a little crunch, but yet keeps them soft.
Okay.
We prefer to use corn tortillas. Then we're going to take habanero slaw and put that on the bottom. Take our pieces of fish, lay them in there nice and pretty. We're going to put some roja aioli on there.
What's the flavor behind the roja aioli?
So the roja is one of our sauces that we use for enchiladas. It's made from a guajillo chili. Then we're going to add some cotija cheese. Just a little bit. It's pretty pungent, so you only want to use a little.
Okay.
And finish with cilantro for color and flavor, freshness. And that, catfish taco.
Oh, that looks so good. I got to taste that right now.
All right, let's go eat them up.
Sounds good. Beautiful out here on the back patio, Mike. We're overlooking the skier bridge right next to Gore Creek, and the food looks great and smells even better. So these are the catfish tacos. What else did you bring out?
Well, we have a great burger menu. We do sandwiches every week from different regions of the country, and we do daily specials just like the catfish tacos, and we also feature handcrafted cocktails.
So Mike, these are made from scratch every day?
Every day.
So good. If people want to find out more about El Sabor, make a reservation, check it out, what would you recommend?
Visit the website, elsaborvale.com.
Okay.
Friend us on Facebook or follow us on Instagram.
I love it. Thanks for having us here today, bud.
My pleasure, Mark.
I love it. All right, once again, this is El Sabor in Lion's Head, and this is the local dish.
This weather report is brought to you by the outlets at Silverthorne. 3 villages, hundreds of brands, one great Rocky Mountain location.
All right, let's take you over to Summit County now, giving you a look at that weather forecast. This is what looks like over at Breckenridge today. We're going to see similar weather at all 4 of our resorts in Eagle and Summit County as we make our way into the first day of July. It's very hard to believe. The river is so loud right now, I can barely hear my programming in my ear. I'm going to talk about the rivers in just a minute for my first epic morning. But for the weather today, because it's going to be nice and sunny, these river levels will continue to remain consistent at these higher levels. And we're going to see sunshine throughout the day for us in Vail. Temperatures, we're going to be in the 70s, upper 60s, low to mid 70s for your Vail temperatures. Should be a nice day. Slight percentage of maybe a stray pop-up shower or a thunderstorm, a few clouds lingering around. We have high clouds first thing this morning. Tonight should be pretty mellow also. Temperatures around 50 degrees for those evening lows with a 20% chance of a passing shower also. And that sun's setting right around 8:38. Like Eric said before, it's been pretty consistent with that. At our 4 resorts in Eagle and Summit County, our coolest resort, mid-mountain, will be Breckenridge. We'll see mid to upper 50s, mostly 60s around Vail, Beaver Creek, and Keystone. And once again, stray pop-up showers possible. Throughout your day, though, just pack a light rain jacket. You don't really need a heavy Gore-Tex, really bulletproof jacket. The rain comes and goes real fast sometimes around here. It doesn't stick around for too long. And then we have a few opportunities for some pop-up showers all the way through the week. Not much. It's going to be a pretty nice week, mid to upper 70s. A few days we might even break 80 degrees in Vail. We've had some warm weather the past couple of days. It's really released that snow melt to really bring these river levels up to a very unsafe level with some flooding advisories going on locally around Eagle County, so be advised on that. That's your outlets weather, and I just feel like I can smell that food cooking in the kitchen. We have more with Eric cooking some 4th of July yum. We'll be right back.
fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We're for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% off on over 50 of the best designer brands as you stroll through our 3 beautiful shopping villages.
Is Cooper outside?
I don't know.
Cooper? Here, boy.
If your life isn't always practical, your carpet should be. You can relax with Lee's with our pet-friendly, stylish, and durable Lee's carpets. Backed by the industry's only 25-year no-exclusion stain warranty.
Don't worry. Carpet One's got this covered.
Oh.
Find your new Lee's carpet in stock now. We can install right away.
Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park.
Elevate your adventure this summer at Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park in beautiful Glenwood Springs. You'll get unlimited turns on all of the park's awesome attractions, plus 2 cave tours for one low price with our Fun Day Pass. Only $53 for kids and $58 for adults. Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park, America's only mountaintop theme park.
Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park. It's awesome!
Elevate your summer at Colorado's finest private golf club and discover the beauty of true mountain golf. Red Sky Golf Club, set high above the Vail Valley. 2 world-class courses, an exclusive members clubhouse with pool and tennis courts, unforgettable mornings of mountain adventures, and afternoons of serene vistas on the course. Special moments shared with family and friends. Red Sky Golf Club. Request your private tour today.
All right, continuing our 4th of July themed breakfast with pigs in a blanket here. Sausage cooking up nicely. Mark, you can definitely smell the sausage from the river. That's what you're smelling. I've got my pancake batter here with blueberries in it. Now I'm going to put a little in the pan here, and we're going to get this pancake going, the first pancake going. So you want about a hefty spoonful of this pancake batter in there. You don't want the pancakes too big. You don't want them too fluffy. They're going to have to wrap around the sausage, remember, and we're probably going to do 1 pancake at a time in this. I didn't have a pancake pan here, but typically you'd want a thinner griddle pan. And the key to pancakes when you're cooking them, you really want to grease that pan up nicely with either a cooking spray or if you want to be a little unhealthy about it, which you're on vacation, why not be a little unhealthy? Just toss a couple slices of butter in the pan, let that melt up nicely. Big tip for cooking pancakes to know that your griddle is at the right temperature. This one took me a few years to find out. But get a little sprinkle of water in your fingers, throw it into the pan, and if it evaporates instantly, that means it's right around 375 degrees, which is the perfect temperature for cooking the pancakes. You want to make sure that you can cook them thoroughly without burning them or flipping them multiple times. You're just going to want to go for 1 flip for these pancakes. And to know when it's time to flip it, the batter starts kind of bubbling around the outside. That's how we know we're going to be able to flip it. It's generally about a minute to a minute 30 before I'm going to flip the pancake. I didn't make it too watery to ensure that it had enough kind of fluff in it to really surround the sausage. If you make your batter too watery, it makes a really thin pancake. So that means it's going to rip when it wraps around the sausage. So I'm going to let this pancake cook up a little bit here, take a short break. When we come back, I'm going to keep going with this pigs in a blanket, and I should have this thing plated by the time we get to our next weather segment and kind of run you guys through what this looks like and how delicious it's going to be. You're not going to want to miss any of this, and I hope that you're writing down notes so that you can make your family delicious 4th of July pigs in a blanket for this amazing holiday week.
No calories, no sweeteners, all smiles. Bubbly, sparkling water. Crack a smile.
Oh no.
Oh no. For all your car's big O no's, there's always a big O yes. Right now, buy 3, get 1 free on select in-stock tires with paid installation purchase. Big O Tires, the team you trust.
Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park.
Elevate your adventure this summer at Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park in beautiful Glenwood Springs. You'll get unlimited turns on all of the park's awesome attractions, plus 2 cave tours for one low price with our Fun Day Pass. Only $53 for kids and $58 for adults. Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park, America's only mountaintop theme park.
Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park. It's awesome!
Is Cooper outside?
I don't know.
Cooper? Here, boy.
If your life isn't always practical, your carpet should be. You can relax with Lee's with our pet-friendly, stylish, and durable Lee's carpets. Backed by the industry's only 25-year no-exclusion stain warranty.
Don't worry. Carpet One's got this covered.
Oh.
Find your new Lee's carpet in stock now. We can install right away.
Elevate your summer at Colorado's finest private golf club and discover the beauty of true mountain golf. Red Sky Golf Club, set high above the Vail Valley. 2 world-class courses, an exclusive members clubhouse with pool and tennis courts, unforgettable mornings of mountain adventures, and afternoons of serene vistas on the course. Special moments shared with family and friends. Red Sky Golf Club. Request your private tour today.
Do something great for you at Simply Massage. Get any 60-minute session for $89. Buy 5 sessions and get 1 free. With 4 mountain locations, relaxation is just a step away.
This weather report is brought to you by TV8, streaming live on Facebook. Follow TV8 Vail for mountain reports, event coverage, live interviews, and more.
All right, so we've got the pancake all finished up, the sausage finished up. We're going to finish this thing off with a little bit of whipped cream now. And while I get this all prepped up, let's take a look at your local weather forecast for this lovely July 1st, starting off around 48 degrees at 8 a.m., getting as high as 74 degrees later on this afternoon. You really couldn't ask for any better weather on July 1st, or rather going into July 4th weekend. Looking at the evening, 50 degrees, 20% chance of afternoon showers. 8:38 p.m. Sunset, so plenty of daylight out there. Now moving ahead into the I-70 corridor as we pan our view out. Denver at around 83 degrees in Denver, 75 for Vail, 73 Avon, and 82 for Eagle. Potential for showers across the entirety of the I-70 corridor. And now looking ahead into the next 5 days, very comfortable temperatures around the mid to upper 70s throughout the course of the week. Just slight chance of afternoon showers. But by the time we get to Thursday, July 4th, and then Wednesday for the fireworks, perfect days. Perfect days. All right. There is the final product of our 4th of July, pigs in a blanket. We've got strawberries on top of the pancake, sausage. You got some whipped cream for dipping. Oh my gosh, this is going to be incredible. You guys are going to want to get down on this breakfast for your family. We're going to take a short break, come back with more Good Morning Vail.
The Avon Recreation Center is truly a community center for not just a hub for the community and the locals that live here, but most definitely for our visitors that come to the valley. The Avon Recreation Center is centrally located truly in the heart of the valley. It's in the middle of Avon in its core next to picturesque Harry A. Nottingham Park. It's a 40,000 square foot full service recreation and leisure facility that we are, I must say, quite proud of. I really take a lot of pleasure seeing visitors and our locals come in the door. Generally their first reaction is, wow, what a great facility. And once greeted by the front desk, feel very welcomed and ready to enjoy the day at the Avon Recreation Center.
Hello. Hi. How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Doing good, thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.
The Avon Recreation Center is truly a full-service recreation center. We have a 40,000 square foot aquatics facility that features a 5-lane lap pool with dive well, leisure pool with small kiddie slide, lazy river, and 140-foot large water slide. We also have a 33,000-gallon leisure jacuzzi, steam room, and sauna for your relaxation. We also offer a full-service fitness facility upstairs that includes full line of cardio equipment, free weights. Our line of free weights and dumbbells goes up to 120 pounds, which I believe is the heaviest in the valley.
Come on.
Some of our recent upgrades include our new bouldering wall that's behind us. It's been a great addition to the rec center. Our state-of-the-art fitness equipment can satisfy any level of athlete up through and including an elite athlete. Summer is truly the place to be in Avon. Our addition of the beach and sand volleyball courts on the north side of the lake has become a real hotspot in the valley. It's just a great place to come down and bring the entire family. When summer comes to an end and the kids go back to school, we're ready for them with our after-school program. One of our main objectives here at the Avon Recreation Center, and something that we are very proud about, is our community Learn to Swim program. We offer swim lessons for all ages and ability levels, right up through kids' swim team and a USA traveling competitive swim team.
All right, 425.
Public recreation truly is the fabric of any community. I've seen lives changed by, in particular, young people that come and join our programs. People of lesser means are welcome and able to come to the Recreation Center and engage in activities that are truly life-changing, and we're really happy and proud to be a part of that. We see families come in and spend an entire day enjoying the pool, enjoying a workout, and our offerings outside. We would love to see you and your family here at the Avon Recreation Center. For more information, please contact the front desk at the Avon Recreation Center. That's 970-748-4060, or visit us on our website, www.avon.org.
Epic Morning is brought to you by Good Morning Vail. Streaming live on Facebook. Follow TV8 Vail for mountain reports, event coverage, live interviews, and more.
Time now for your Epic Morning. I'm down here on the Eagle River at the Eagle River Preserve. Take myself off camera and introduce this massive elephant in the room right now. Let's take a walk down here. Now, this is one of the little walking trails that brings you down to the river. Now, typically you can have full access to the river. This bench right here is usually about 20 to 30 feet off from the shore of the river, where you can actually go and stroll all along down there. We have water coming up all the way to the bench. Now, we've seen a massive spike, even in the past 24 hours, on the flows on the Eagle River. Back on the 25th day of June, we saw the flows at around 2,000 cubic feet per second, and our highest flow at that point was about 3,500. Last night, we had a spike of about 1,000 cubic feet per second, a massive spike. This right now is the highest water level in history for this late into the fall, into the springtime. Pretty unbelievable. There's a look at the flows, and you can see where we're at right now. We're close to 5,000 cubic feet per second. This area and most of the entire Eagle River, from where it starts in Red Cliff all the way to where it meets up with the Colorado River, right around Dotsero, unfishable. It's very raftable. I just spoke with a raft guide, and he's like, we're going to be running this section of river today, which, you know, at these higher levels, it's easier on the raft guides. It's not quite as bony with all the rocks. But to be fishing in this, you do not want to deal with it. You can't even walk to the shoreline. And any shoreline you're going to find, it's been eroded, so it's going to be unstable and unsafe. And these water temperatures are very cold. It's probably about 40 degrees for a water temperature. Keep your distance from the rivers, everybody. Don't take any chances just to go get a cool selfie down by the river, or take your dog for a walk, because that could ruin your day. We have weather coming up with Eric and more Good Morning Vail on July the 1st. We'll be right back.
Na 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 na.
Na 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 na. Hey, hey, hey. Goodbye. Hey, goodbye.
The world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate, available only on the next generation GMC Sierra.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We're for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% off on over 50 of the best designer brands as you stroll through our 3 beautiful shopping villages.
All aboard!
Step on. Take a look around. And take a listen. Relax to the rhythm of the train on the tracks. For the kids, and the kid in all of us, the Leadville, Colorado and Southern Railroad.
Hi everybody, I'm Mark Sassy. I'm a TV host for Good Morning Vail and TV8. And when I'm not talking about the outdoors, I'm in the middle of the outdoors. I spend my free time on the rivers fly fishing.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Glenwood Hot Springs Resort. A whole new side to water.
The smell of sausage and strawberries and pancakes is filling the air in the studio. I can't wait to show you guys this completed creation, 4th of July pigs in a blanket. But before we get to that, let's take a peek at your local weather for Monday, July 1st, starting off around 48 degrees before climbing to 74 degrees with a 20% chance of afternoon showers today. Really similar to what we saw yesterday, where just right around 4 o'clock it downpoured for about a minute and a half to 2 minutes. So expect that potentially today as well. I'm looking ahead into the evening, low of around 50 degrees, sunset right around 8:40 p.m. Now, before we get to that 5-day forecast, let's take a peek at the national map. Really indicative of what our next week is going to be. It's all these big blue H's. That's a high pressure system. So that means it's suppressing moisture, keeping temperatures much higher than a low pressure system would be. But there is that little red ridge line, which is what's delivering our afternoon showers every day. So looking at the jet stream, we're not going to see any significant Pacific moisture blow into our zone right now, since the jet stream is hanging out just north of Colorado. So what that means for us in the future and for the next 5 days is extremely similar conditions over the course of the next 5 days, which is great news because it's been absolutely perfect. 4th of July, going to be beautiful, no chance of precipitation for 4th of July, so enjoy that and have fun celebrating, everyone. Now we're going to get into our next hour of Good Morning Vail.
Get up, get ready to start your day. The mountains are calling you out to play. Come on, we'll make you feel right at home. Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Greetings, salutations, good morning, and welcome to the second hour of TV8's Good Morning Vail for Monday, July 1st, 2019. And hey, happy Canada Day out there, eh? For all you hosers up in the north. I bet you're excited for NHL Free Agency Day. Big day over on TSN with Bob McKenzie and the boys. So what we did is make officially the patriotic Pigs in a Blanket today. We've got blueberry pancakes, strawberries on top, some great whipped cream, and then there's strawberries on top. The sausage is in the middle of Pigs in a Blanket, and this is so delicious. I just had my first bite of another one that I made. You definitely want to make this nice, simple, and easy recipe for the family this week. But if you're looking to be a little more active than eating Pigs in a Blanket, well, hey, check out the Avon Dunkin' Dash. This happens every Monday at Lake Nottingham. It's an 800-yard swim around Lake Nottingham. That's 2 full laps. And then the competitors get out of the lake and run a 5K. Holy mercy, this is an incredible aquathlon. It happens every single Monday through July 29th. A lot of athletes come into Avon, such high elevation, to train for triathlons utilizing this program. That's really cool. And then moving into tomorrow evening, it's Vail's Hot Summer Nights concert continues every Tuesday throughout the entirety of the summer. Tomorrow night, they're going to have Jackie Green at the Gerald R. Ford Amphitheater. He's similar to the Black Keys, very twangy guitars, kind of indie rock. Should be a blast. And did I mention, this concert's absolutely free. There's no reason for you not to go to the Hot Summer Nights in Vail. Gerald R. Ford Amphitheater, just located about a 5-minute walk east of Vail Village. There's a little dirt hiking trail by the Gore Creek River right before you get to the covered bridge if you're parking in the Vail Transportation Center. So head on down there. Doors open at 5:30. Concert starts at 6:30. It's an absolute blast. I'm sure you'll see me there and all kinds of fun Vail locals. And Mark Sassy, our reporter live in the field for Epic Morning. How's the river looking today, Mark? It's pretty intense, right?
It's a ripping. Let me show you once again. So down here at the preserve, you can see the river right there off in the foreground, and then usually the river edge off to River Right, but we have a massive lake forming over there on Eaton's Ranch right now. They pulled the cows. I don't know where they are. Hopefully they're not stuck in the water somewhere. How about a free movie in Beaver Creek? Does that sound good to you? Every Tuesday at 8:15 on the Centennial Lawn, they do free movie night. Family movie night right there on the grass as soon as the sun dips behind the peaks. So pack up a picnic basket and some blankets, some snacks, and bring some popcorn. They do have concessions also that open at 7:30, and the movie will begin around sundown. That's every Tuesday in Beaver Creek. And you could rent a bike from Vail Sports and go for a bike ride and then ride your bike up to Beaver Creek. I know it's a little bit of an uphill battle of sorts, but ride your bike up to Beaver Creek for the movies. Vail Sports, located right there in Beaver Creek for Beaver Creek Sports, and also in Lions Head and in Vail Village. They've got bike rentals. Depending upon what you want to do, they have the bike for you. If you want to do a Vail Pass sightseeing bike tour, you take a van to the top of the pass and ride down. That's one option. You can get a single track mountain bike, soft tail, probably a hard tail. They probably even have e-bikes, or you can just get some family cruisers for the 4th of July. Parking will be tough for the 4th of July for the parade, so plan that into your day and maybe get some bikes. If you don't have bikes, go and rent some from Vail Sports. You can go to vailsports.com for more information on the bike rentals, and go to Beaver Creek's website for more information on the movies and the fun activities happening in Beaver Creek over the course of the 4th of July and pretty much every day. Beaver Creek does it right. Hey, so we have another good hour of Good Morning Vail for the first day of July. I can't wait to see those 4th of July Pigs in a Blanket pancakes Eric has put together. But we have Dwight Heminger, the Chief of Police for Vail. He'll be in the studio. We're going to be talking with Steve Lee, one of our local DJs who's been around for quite some time with KZYR. Then we're also going to be talking to Karin Millette from Engel and Volkers. I've got more Epic Morning. We have a look at that weather, and it's a beautiful day. We'll be right back.
Lions Head Jewelers. A mainstay of Lions Head Village for more than a decade, our 4,000 square foot gallery is home to the largest selection of one-of-a-kind designer jewelry in the Vail Valley. Come see our breathtaking array of museum-quality fossils, meteorites, and collectible minerals. Explore Lion's Head Jewelers. Spend an afternoon with us. You'll come in as a customer and leave as a friend.
Elevate your summer at Colorado's finest private golf club and discover the beauty of true mountain golf. Red Sky Golf Club, set high above the Vail Valley. 2 world-class courses, an exclusive members clubhouse with pool and tennis courts, unforgettable mornings of mountain adventures, and afternoons of serene vistas on the course. Special moments shared with family and friends. Red Sky Golf Club. Request your private tour today.
Welcome to Boone's Wine and Spirits, where we're buying big, selling low, and having fun. This store offers the largest selection of beer, wine, and spirits. Alongside 42 cooler doors, this wide array of choices is accompanied by a knowledgeable staff and 5 in-house sommeliers. You are sure to find something that you cannot live without, or something you just have to try. Come on by, say hello, we hope to see you soon.
Do something great for you at Simply Massage. Get any 60-minute session for $89. Buy 5 sessions and get 1 free. With 4 mountain locations, relaxation is just a step away.
Here at PSI, we've been serving the Valley's plumbing, heating, and drain cleaning needs for over 18 years. We are expert technicians with the knowledge and training to provide prompt and professional maintenance and repair. Our fleet of vehicles are equipped with the most advanced technology and tools available today. PSI is committed to providing the best possible service and guarantee our work. Call us anytime, day or night. PSI is here for you 24/7, 365. We look forward to hearing from you.
This weather report is brought to you by Triumph Mountain Properties, luxury vacation rentals and residential property management in the Vail Valley.
Made my way onto our back patio here in the Avon studios, and it feels superb outside. Absolutely perfect. A little cool in the air after that rain we got yesterday afternoon and into the evening. Oh, I absolutely love this stuff. And look at your temperatures for the day, starting off around 48 degrees, getting as high as 74 later on today. 20% chance of afternoon showers, likely similar to what we had yesterday, where showers are persistent for about 3 to 5 minutes before things clear up. And then this evening, low of 50 degrees. Again, that 20% chance of rain could push on into the evening hours. Sunset right around 8:40 p.m. today. As we now pan our view out, look at the I-70 corridor. Thunder showers down in Denver, 50% chance of thunder showers in Denver. 83 degrees, 75 in Vail, 73 Avon, and 82 in Eagle. Sorry, our map decided it didn't want to load for you guys there. Looking ahead to the 5-day forecast, very comfortable temperatures in the mid to upper 70s throughout the course of the week. We lose precipitation entirely on 4th of July. So how great is that? What a great way to spend out by Lake Nottingham or on a hike or on a mountain biking adventure. And then July 3rd for the fireworks in Avon. It's looking fairly clear as well. Thanks to Triumph Mountain Properties for sponsoring this weather. Now we're going to check in with Mark Sassy on an epic morning adventure.
Epic Morning is brought to you by Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery, keeping you active.
I see a couple of flies floating around here a little bit. Maybe it was a caddisfly. Let's talk about, I've got a story to tell you real quick. I ran into my friend at the Shell station the other day. He works there yesterday, and he said his cousin drives one of the luggage carts down at Denver International Airport, moving luggage from the airplane into the airport. And 2 days ago, the vehicle got struck by lightning and it shut him down. He's in the hospital. He's totally fine, except for the fact that he has no feeling in his left leg. And he said he saw white and he felt something travel through his entire body, and he thought it went out through his left leg, and that's quite an amazing story. So once again, like we talk about Mother Nature and the snow that we had, and Mother Nature and our rivers and where they're at right now. And then the story of my friend's cousin getting hit by lightning. And as I was driving home last night, looking up towards Vail from Edwards, I saw 3 lightning strikes in the matter of just a few seconds, and then a lot of thunder. Mother Nature's a powerful, powerful source, and it's not something to take lightly. You always got to keep that in mind, whether you're skiing in the backcountry, if you're going to go fly fishing on the river. And you need to be educated, you need to be prepared, and you need to have your head on a swivel and always be aware of what's going on, because stuff can change in the blink of an eye, and life is far too precious to take any chances. So like I talked about on the river, be extra careful if you're going down by the river right now, people. We don't need anything going wrong down there to ruin your day and your family and friends' day. So be careful. This is your Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery first chair. We're taking a break, and then I've got some information for you regarding fires, wildfires, and how to be prepared. We'll be right back. Part of travel is the journey, and it's not only about where you're going, but how you get to your destination. With over 35 years of experience, Epic Mountain Express is the best way to begin your trip to the Rockies. Enjoy complimentary Wi-Fi and relax in the comfort of our shuttles and SUVs. With service out of Denver International and Eagle County Airport, trust our professional drivers to get you there in confidence and comfort. Start off your trip right with Epic Mountain Express. All right, we're going to talk all things library today. The Eagle Valley Library District has some great information about how you can get access to books and DVDs and other things at the library. Tegan Davis is joining us to give us the details about this little gem right here, the library card. How are you?
Good, how are you doing?
I'm doing well, thanks. People want to get one of these. Who is it available to, and what is necessary to get one?
It's available to anyone and everyone. So if you're a seasonal employee, a visitor, a second homeowner, a resident,
everybody can get them.
Everyone can get one.
Okay.
You just need to bring in photo ID, and if you want to get and that works for temporary cards. So if anyone walks in, we try to get you a card and get you out the door with whatever you want.
So, and it doesn't need to be a driver's license. It can be a ski pass.
Yes, anything that has your picture and your name will work.
Good information.
Yeah.
I love it, Tegan. Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
Get your library card today and get reading. We'll be right back.
All aboard!
Step on. Take a look around. And take a listen. Relax to the rhythm of the train on the tracks. For the kids, and the kid in all of us, the Leadville, Colorado and Southern Railroad.
Okay, let's talk now about wildfire safety and wildfire danger. Now, wildfires can manifest themselves, excuse me, in lots of different ways. It can be from campers in the backcountry not putting out their fires properly, people smoking cigarettes and throwing their cigarettes that are not put out, just chucking them into the bushes in the dry tinder, and then also from Mother Nature and lightning striking. Our fire levels around Eagle County right now, I did see the gauge yesterday, and also Tess, our producer, saw the gauge, and it's holding it moderate. Now, I don't ever think we're ever going to see that gauge drop to low. I think it sends the wrong message to everybody when that gauge reads low for fire danger. It's more, people are probably more inclined to want to go out and start a fire. So even though we're seeing a lot of snow and we've had plenty of rain, there's always the chance for wildfires, and you need to be prepared. Let's take a look and a listen on how you can be prepared. This is a public service announcement for the town of Vail regarding town evacuation policies in the case of an emergency.
Residents, this is a fire evacuation. Please leave your home now.
Effective immediately, emergency officials have issued an evacuation order for all persons. If you are displaced by the evacuation,
When you are alerted of an evacuation, don't panic. If you are on Vail Mountain, you should remain in a Vail Mountain facility. Vail Resort Security is responsible for organizing shelter in mountain buildings or moving people to a safe location. Evacuation by public transportation. Respond to the nearest bus stop. Citizens will then be transported to an evacuation center. Citizens who self-evacuate should indicate they have vacated their residence by displaying a large white object inside their home. They should also turn on the porch light. Bring your pets so they will be taken care of. Safe zone. If residents are unable to evacuate in a wildfire, they should go to a pre-planned safe zone, such as a large field that is clear of brush and far away from trees. West Vail Mall, parking structures, Ford Park Fields, Vail Mountain School Fields, Bighorn Park. Self-evacuation by vehicle. Exit the area or neighborhood in the safest direction. Respond to the predetermined evacuation center, such as the Village Transportation Center. If you or a loved one are functional and access needs and will need a little extra help, you should pre-identify a network of neighbors to help provide the necessary assistance. If they are not able to assist, please call 911 to reach the Vail Police Department or Eagle County Paramedic Services so they can transport you appropriately.
In the event of an emergency evacuation, please follow these simple steps that have been laid out. Have a family and personal plan. It's our goal to ensure that everyone is out of harm's way, both our citizens and guests. Please sign up for ecalert.org for important text messages. For additional information on evacuation plans, please visit vailgov.com or eaglecounty.us. Thank you.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Oakley, the official eyewear, goggle, and helmet sponsor of Vail Resorts.
It's going to be a gorgeous July 1st today, and looking ahead into the next 5 days, very similar conditions to what we will be experiencing today. Today a high of 74, and that remains fairly persistent throughout the course of the week, just fluctuating between the 70s to 77 degree range. And just that chance of precipitation right around 20% every day, except for July 4th. July 4th looking totally clear, very low chance of any clouds coming on July 4th. And if you were in town for yesterday, you know, right around 4:30 p.m., it just started to kind of deluge and downpour for about 3 to 5 minutes, and then it was all good. So expect that potentially today, Tuesday, Wednesday. And thanks to Oakley for sponsoring this weather. Now we're going to check in with Mark and get a little bit of a book reports.
The Book Report is brought to you by the Eagle Valley Library District. Read, learn, grow.
Time now for your book report, brought to you by the Eagle Valley Library District. You can check out their website. It's evld.org. Along with, you know, access to books and videos and DVDs and, believe it or not, GoPro cameras and solar-powered charging ports and inflatable chairs. They have a lot of stuff at the library. They also have a Spark Studio. Now, Spark Studio is a place where anyone can go, kids of all ages, adults, and explore through imagination and creation. And there's training that goes along with it. You have to spend some time. If you want to use the 3D printer or if you want to use their virtual reality headset, you have to go through the training program, but it's all part of the Spark Studio. The Spark Studio typically is at the Eagle Library. Because of the construction at the Eagle Library taking place right now, they're going to have the Spark Studio at the Gypsum Library for the summertime. And you can go to evld.org to find out more information on the things that they offer. But the 3D printing, they also have, once again, the virtual reality eyepieces, earphone, and headset, and the finger touch sensitivity sensors that you would wear for that event. They also have a couple different types of cameras you can use if you want to go take photographs, or if you want to do some video photography, make some videos. They have that stuff available too. It's pretty amazing what the library has to offer. I was at the Avon Library 2 days ago, and like I said, they've got GoPro cameras and things to take out for a day to explore. So check out the library. Go to evld.org for more information. So we have the Chief of Police, Dwight Heminger, in the studio talking to Eric. What a good guy. He's got some good information about what you need to do to be safe and be prepared for the 4th of July. We'll be right back.
Let us put you in the spirits.
If you want great customer service and amazing shopping experience, and we'll even hop in the truck and deliver your goods, then stick with the locals' favorite. Come on down to Avon Liquor and let us put you in the spirits.
Nestled in a pristine stretch of Brush Creek Valley, there's a place you can go to escape the everyday. Experience world-class golf and so much more. Frost Creek, Colorado's four-season mountain club. Are you ready to explore?
Hi, I'm Dan Saline, owner of Carrots Jewelers, located on East Meadow Drive in Vail Village. I've been a custom jeweler in Vail for more than 38 years. At Carrots, our passion is designing exclusive custom jewelry that features one-of-a-kind designs. Stop in and visit Carrots, a working studio gallery of fine art jewelry. To learn more about our custom designs, call 970-476-4760 or visit our website, carrotsvale.com.
Beaver Creek's first and only family-owned restaurant, Coyote Cafe, has become a staple in the village over the last 30 years for its laid-back atmosphere, fresh Mexican cuisine, and delicious scratch-made cocktails. Fuel your days on the slopes with inventive tacos from our new taqueria menu, signature fajita dishes, tasty kids items, and more. Join us for lunch, dinner, and après specials. 7 days a week. Call ahead for reservations.
Well, with 4th of July coming up this week, it's important to remember to stay safe and use your head when you're making some decisions on what could be a fairly wild holiday, especially if you're on vacation. So we've got Dwight Heminger, Chief of Police for the town of Vail, in with us today. Good morning, Dwight. Thanks for coming on.
Today?
Going very well, man. It's a gorgeous Monday so far.
Can't complain.
No, you really can't. Yeah. So we're set up to have, as is tradition in Vail, a very large parade, a lot of hustle and bustle. Any tips for people going into the parade for potential staying safe, or just how to manage all those people?
Yeah, so if you're going to drive to the parade and you want a parking space, you probably need to be there by 9 or 9:30. The parade starts in Golden Peak and goes to Lion's Head. Probably be done around noonish or so. I always encourage people to take the bus or ride their bike.
Yeah, that always works best in Vail. Is just that there's a free bus system that runs from East Vail all the way to West Vail, and
right.
Yeah, those garages can really fill up fast.
Yes, they do.
Yeah.
It's probably not the best event for your dog, too. A lot of people, so it's a little tough for the dog, a little stressful with all the parade floats and that type of thing, too.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's just so crowded. Like with the parade coming through the streets, people are kind of 7 or 8 rows deep backing back to the businesses, and not a lot of room to maneuver.
Exactly.
And, kids are going to be fighting for that free candy.
As always, yes.
Yeah, that was always my favorite part of the parades.
Right.
And then going into 4th of July, fireworks are a big part of people's celebration. What are some sort of rules around fireworks in Vail?
So fireworks are illegal in Vail, so we have a big professional show at dusk on the 4th, so we're excited about that and encourage people to come and watch that and not do any personal fireworks.
Yeah.
You know, we're lucky that it's been pretty wet this spring, so things seem pretty safe, but it just takes a couple days, a little bit of wind, and we got to be careful with that. So no personal fireworks, come see the big show.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. I know a lot of people, if they come from the Midwest, maybe they're used to having their own cabins where they're shooting off fireworks, but that's absolutely no-go here.
Yeah, probably not a good idea.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah. Well, like sparklers and poppers, okay, or sparklers off?
No, those are all illegal also. So
okay.
We really discourage people from doing that kind of thing. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Excellent. That's good info. Yeah. So no sparklers at all. Yeah. Okay.
And then the other thing is, having a good time after the fireworks show in Vail Village. There's no open containers of alcohol, so we ask people to just go inside the restaurants or their residents to do that and have a great time and enjoy the 4th and remember what it's for.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Further emphasizing the need to, or not need, but it would be wise to take the bus system if you are going to be staying in town and celebrating.
Yeah, we have the largest free public bus system in the country, and so no excuse to drink and drive. So either take the bus or have a plan to do something else that's not including drinking and driving, because there will be extra patrols out, and we don't want anybody to get in trouble over that. So
yeah, absolutely.
Right.
I mean, there's so many people in town, and when the village, the parking structures get full, people park on the frontage road. So you've got people crossing the frontage road, and it can create a very bad situation quickly. If you've been enjoying yourself too much and try to drive.
Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
So we just try to promote as much safety as possible here.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Any last-minute tips on the parade, like where you would sit or where the best viewing area is for people?
Well, the least crowded, if you're looking for least crowded, is around the fire station in Main Vail there. So right near the Four Seasons, that area there, there's always lots of space there. It gets really crowded in the village or over in Lions Head by the parking structure. So I always think that's a great place to go.
Yeah.
And the firefighters have a great time there too, so it's always fun to watch them. So,
yeah, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Well, thank you very much for coming on, Dwight. Appreciate all the safety tips, and hopefully you have a nice, smooth 4th of July.
I think it's going to be a great one. Looking forward to it.
Yeah. All right. Well, enjoy your Monday. Happy 4th of July to yourself as well.
Thank you.
All right. We're going to take a look at the local weather with Mark Sassy once again.
This weather report is brought to you by Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park. Elevate your adventure this summer at America's only mountaintop theme park.
All right, here's a live shot from the Glenwood Caverns and Adventure Park. This place is great. It's awesome! You got to check it out. This is your sponsored weather brought to you by them today. Here's a live shot right now. I'm sitting on this beautiful bench down on the Eagle River looking at this section of river where the river itself is probably twice as wide as it normally is. And we're going to see the floodwaters continue to rise as we're starting to see the more sunshine for our day for the first day of July. Expect to see sunny skies throughout the afternoon, maybe a passing shower. Temperatures for us in Vail, midday, mid-70s this evening, about 50 degrees. Sun setting at about 8:38. Not too shabby. Denver temperatures today are going to be not too hot compared to what I saw the other day, 104 out near the airport. 83 is their high temperature for the day. Vail 75, Avon 73, Eagle 82. And then really mid to upper 70s all the way through the week. So keep that in mind if you're going to explore and enjoy the 4th of July. Like our Chief of Police in Vail just told you, be safe out there, be careful. Whether you're walking along the river or going to watch some fireworks, don't drink and drive for one. Be extra careful out there. Hey, I want to talk once again about Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park. It's awesome. We're taking a break from this Good Morning Vail show for the first day of July. When we come back, more 4th of July information and everything that's happening around the valley over the next few days.
We run right into these crises and we do not leave until normalcy is restored. We'd been working for days on a site in a storm-devastated area. A family pulled up. It was a mom and her kids. Everything they had been washed away. The only thing that brought any kind of solace was the ability to hand her a device so she could call her family and let them know that she was okay.
There for you when it matters most. Join us and get up to $650 when you switch. That's Verizon.
49 degrees, 365 days a year. This is the wine cellar at Beaver Liquors. I've got David Courtney, the owner. Thanks for taking us downstairs today and showing us this amazing space. Tell us about it.
Yeah, so this space is actually 15 feet underground, and it's about 3,000 square feet. So when we're pumping, we have 1,700 different wines, but typically between 1,300 and 1,500 from everywhere that you can imagine. So the nice thing about this being underground is it stays temperate. So like you just said, hey, we're right now when we're filming this, we're at the end of January, beginning of February. It's about 49 or 50, but it never goes above 56 or 57 down here, which is extremely important for fine wines.
And you did say that what kills that wine is that dramatic heat to cold to heat to cold, but if you can keep it constant, it's going to make the wine last that much longer.
Yeah, the fluctuation is the wine killer. Long ago, when I first came to the store, we actually challenged people to buy wine from my store and buy wine from another store, and I guaranteed my wine tasted better just because of the way we stored it.
Wow. So your selection down here, you had mentioned earlier on in the interview on a busy time, about 1,700 different offerings. From all over the world, is that what we're looking at? Do you have a focus? Like, what's hot right now for wine?
So what's hot right now, there's a few categories. So Portugal right now, believe it or not, is what I've been saying is the Malbec of 15 years ago. So Portuguese red still wines, everybody thinks of port and sweet. These wines are not like that. Okay. You can get a $12 bottle of Portuguese wine that kills it. And then, so right now we're looking at the 2016 vintage in the Rhone, so Châteauneuf-du-Pape and Côte d'Arones, those are a little bit on the higher end, but that's what's pumping right now, Mark.
I love it. David, thanks for your time.
Thank you.
You might want to make it down here to the wine cellar at Beaver Liquors in Avon, or check out their website, beaverliquors.com. We'll be right back.
Only the best. Lion's Head Jewelry Fossil and Mineral Gallery, voted top 50 designer jewelry retailer in the country by JCK in 2009, featuring the largest collection of fine, designer, traditional, and contemporary jewelry. Lion's Head Jewelers, the most unique collection of decorative art in the Vail Valley. Lion's Head Jewelers, museum-quality collection of fossils, minerals, and meteorites dated 40 to 500 million years old. Lion's Head Jewelers, located in Lion's Head on the corner of the ice skating rink.
Now it's time for some 4th of July information, whether you're going to be in Vail or in Beaver Creek, in Avon, in Minturn. There's something going on at all of our little satellite communities here around the Vail Valley. I want to talk about Minturn first. Their celebration will be taking place tomorrow. So July the 2nd, it's not going to be on the 3rd or the 4th like most places. It's going to be on the 2nd. And that's kind of typical for Minturn. They do things just a little bit differently there, and it's well worth it. So Hazel Miller will be on the stage. The opener will be Primal J and the Neanderthals, and that's going to be at Little Beach Park, which is just out of town on Highway 6 and 24, just a few miles on the left. This is a free event. They're going to have a bounce house for the kids. They're going to have, believe it or not, a mechanical bull, face painting. They're going to have a balloon artist, along with just a lot of fun, and bring your own booze for sure. Now, 4th of July for Avon, the biggest fireworks display in Colorado, over 10,000 shells, will be going off right around 9:45. And you want to get there early, find a place to park. The gates open at 5 p.m., but definitely try to get there a little bit earlier. A lot happening in Avon for their 4th of July on the 3rd, the night of the 3rd, right at Nottingham Lake. Along with face painters, fire jugglers, stilt walkers, balloon sculptors, magicians. Hazel Miller Band will perform at 6, and then she will be the opening act for the 8-time Grammy-winning reggae artist Ziggy Marley, who's taken to the stage at 8 o'clock. Fresh squeezed lemonade, funnel cakes, mini donuts, and roasted ears of corn, along with an amazing fireworks display. Pyrotechnic extravaganza is what it's called, and that's going to be taking place in Avon. But we're going to go back to Eric, and he's going to give you information for some of the other 4th of July celebrations happening around Eagle County for the 4th.
Thanks a lot, Mark. An entire week of celebrations. That's July 3rd at Avon. Now for July 4th, the actual day of celebration. Let's start with Vail. What's going on? Of course, they have their annual parade. It starts at 10:30. This year, it's a celebration of the 10th Mountain Division. The parade runs from Gold Peak all the way through town to Lion's Head. You're going to want to make sure to get there early to make sure to grab yourself a seat. And then fireworks start right around 9:30 p.m. or dusk time, and they shoot them off from Golden Peak. So my recommendation is maybe hiking up Pepe's Face a little bit, and you're going to get an incredible view of the fireworks. Or if you'd rather watch from a deck, make sure to get to the decks early. Decks like Los Amigos or Manorvale are going to fill up very quickly. And then Beaver Creek, a little bit more of a full day family-oriented celebration going on in Beaver Creek. They're going to have fireworks right around dusk time, just like Vail, but all day at Beaver Creek. There's kid-friendly events. They have a bouncy house, they have face painting, they have kind of a carnival-style celebration. Just an absolute blast in Beaver Creek. And a really special part of Beaver Creek's 4th of July celebration is their White Carpet Club VIP experience. If you don't want to deal with crowds all day long, or if you want a nice private place to hang out, you get that VIP experience at the White Carpet Club. You're going to get private lockers, you're going to get hors d'oeuvres and snacks, you're going to get drinks, you're going to get everything to keep your family happy during 4th of July. Now we're going to take a look at the local weather forecast with Mark.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by GMC, the exclusive partner of Vail Resorts.
Speaking of GMC, my neighbor across the street a couple of days ago, a car hauler pulled up and rolled off one of the brand new GMC Sierra Denali's with that multi-pro tailgate. So jealous. It's such a good looking vehicle. Check them out. They are the exclusive partner for Vail Resorts. Our weather for today, blue skies for a good part of the day. Milder temperatures, mid-70s will be our temperatures throughout the daytime. And we do have a chance for a stray passing shower, thunderstorm, more towards the late afternoon hours, maybe a few clouds rolling in. 20% chance of those showers on and off continuing into the evening hours, with our sun setting at 8:38. Evening lows, probably about 50 degrees, so not too bad. Our resort map now, let's take a look at Summit County and Eagle County. We'll see temperatures for Vail and for Beaver Creek in the 60s mid-mountain. Keep that in mind, these temperatures are mid-mountain, a little bit warmer at the base for sure, by about 5 to 8 to 10 degrees. Summit County, Breckenridge will be a little bit cooler. Temperatures will be in the 50s there, mid-mountain for them. Their mid-mountain elevation is over 11,000 feet. So that's why it's going to be a little bit cooler. Good day around Eagle County, and nice weather all the way through the week. Not overly hot, not overly rainy. Sunshine, a few passing clouds in the afternoon, maybe a stray shower, and temperatures kind of holding in the mid to upper 70s. That's kind of what we're going to see all the way through 4th of July into the weekend of the 6th, 7th, and the 8th. But it's nice weather for us today, starting out here, walking along the Preserve Trail. Temperatures are warming up, so put your sunscreen on, everybody, before you head out first thing, and reapply it often because the sun is strong at these higher elevations and you can burn a lot faster. And also protect your eyes. Wear a good pair of glasses, like a pair of Coasters or a pair of Maui Jims or a pair of Oakleys. All right, we're taking a break, and then in the studio, Karin Millet, one of my friends with Engel and Volkers. She's a great lady and she has some great properties to share with Eric. We'll be right back.
The extraordinary is a promise only Beaver Creek can deliver. The extraordinary is filled with infinite ways to spend your time together, where thoughtful details create a place for you to truly belong. And one-of-a-kind experiences are shared together. Beaver Creek, belong in the extraordinary.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. For all your car's big O no's, there's always a big O yes. Right now, buy 3, get 1 free on select in-stock tires with paid installation purchase. Big O Tires, the team you trust.
Well, summer season is real estate season in the Valley. Things are really starting to heat up in the real estate market and in the activities going around. I always love to have Karen Millette in the studio with me. Thank you so much for joining us. You're just a hub of information for activities and then great real estate information.
Yeah, you know, well, I think that's why we all moved up here, because there's so much going on all the time. And summer is, you know, packed full in just a 3 to 4 month time period with just so much to do.
Yeah.
And we get to enjoy all of that. A lot of it is available and free. You know, the hiking, the river rafting, biking. Now that the weather is beautiful. And then we've got the 4th of July parade, which is one of my favorite things.
Oh,
it's just such a down-home parade.
Yeah, it's so much fun. And you know, being locals here, you usually know people, so you want to chat with them and high-five them as they go by.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
And then we have Bravo already starting with the Dallas Symphony Orchestra and the New York Phil coming into town. And then International Dance Festival, and that starts late July, early August.
Yeah.
Runs through early August.
Incredible performers come through for that.
World-class performers.
Yeah.
The Bolshoi, the New York Ballet, Santa Fe Ballet.
Yeah.
It's pretty incredible. And then in between all that, we have the free Tuesday night concerts, the jazz series. I mean, there's just it's kind of mind-boggling.
So much. Well, let's talk about your property in Beaver Creek here. It's a gorgeous, big house, true luxury.
It really is. Premier address on 369 Holden Road in Beaver Creek. So it's halfway up, but it's high enough that it has incredible views. You can see from the big wall to ceiling windows, cathedral ceilings, that it really does take advantage of the beautiful scenery up there. That's a great room kitchen area with a 2-sided massive stone fireplace. So even though this is a large, over 9,000 square foot home with, it has 6 bedrooms and nine bathrooms, it really feels kind of cozy because of the styling and the wood and the stone. And there's multiple dens. There's a media room for watching movies. There's a game room with foosball and air hockey. And then there's a wonderful family room downstairs that has a pool table and a fireplace, a wet bar, beautiful onyx that's lit from below, wet bar. So that kind of all makes it feel homey and cozy.
Oh, look at that deck view.
Massive deck, several decks with one has a hot tub, that one has a fire pit. So there's lots of entertaining space. It's perfect for large extended families, family reunions, and entertaining. I mean, it's a great entertainment home.
Yeah, then move-in ready as well.
It is. It comes fully furnished, including the pool table and the game room activities, and
And then, as we saw there in that deck pic, right on top of Beaver Creek Golf Course.
Yeah, exactly.
So if you're a golf fanatic, you're just right on top of that, and fairly good value in this home, I would say as well.
Yeah, just under $7.3 million.
Yeah.
And what a lot of people have been looking for too is main level master bedroom, which this home has. That's the master bedroom right there, with a beautiful, huge master bathroom, walk-in shower, steam shower, and it's just one of those homes that really personifies luxury. It's the epitome of luxury.
Personification of luxury. Oh boy, it really does look gorgeous though, holy cow. And if anybody wants to kind of schedule a viewing for this home or contact you, what's the best way to do that?
You know, the home is mostly vacant.
Okay.
Very little owner use now. And the best way is just to contact me at 970-376-0691 for a showing.
Okay.
And I'm around all day and this whole week So if there's a lot of people in town, so we'll probably have a lot of showings already, but that would be the best way. And then we have 2 offices, as you know. We have one in Beaver Creek and one right in Vale Village across from Solaris and the west side of the parking structure.
Yeah, very prominent there.
Yeah.
All right, Karen, well, thank you so much for joining us this morning. I'm sure with so many people coming up here in Vale for 4th of July, they're going to be falling in love with it, and it's probably time to get that first home here or second home here.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Thanks
well, have
for
a great
having
rest
me.
of your Monday. Oh, you're quite welcome.
Happy 4th.
Happy 4th. And when we come back, we're going to take another look at the local weather forecast.
Part of travel is the journey, and it's not only about where you're going, but how you get to your destination. With over 35 years of experience, Epic Mountain Express is the best way to begin your trip to the Rockies. Enjoy complimentary Wi-Fi and relax in the comfort of our shuttles and SUVs. With service out of Denver International and Eagle County Airport, trust our professional drivers to get you there in confidence and comfort. Start off your trip right with Epic Mountain Express.
Christie Sports has 2 convenient bike shops in the Vale Valley, a new full-service shop in West Vale, and a rental shop on Bridge Street near Gondola 1. The experts at Christie Sports provide unmatched service and product knowledge, featuring mountain, bike path, and road bikes from Scott and Trek. Christie Sports has bike rentals for kids and adults, including free delivery. And expert mechanics guarantee 24-hour turnaround on basic tunes. When you need bikes in the Vale Valley, think Christie Sports.
This weather report is brought to you by Good Morning Vale, live and on demand with any streaming TV service. Use the YouTube app in Apple TV and more to search TV8 Vale.
Absolutely gorgeous July 1st here in the Valley. That's a look at the wave at Glenwood Springs. You can actually do some surfing or stand-up paddleboarding on that wave. Really cool stuff going on in Glenwood Springs. You're not going to want to miss it. They got hot springs there. They've just got absolutely everything you could want. Potentially even the best burger place that I've ever had in my life. Absolutely love it. Look at the forecast for the day. Starting off around 48 degrees at 8 a.m., getting as high as 74 degrees this afternoon, and that 20% chance of showers potentially occurring today. It's just kind of a, you never know when it's at the 20% level. And moving on into the evening, we're looking at a low of about 50 degrees, very comfortable temperatures in the evening, about an 8:40 sunset, so plenty of day-night. Now, looking at the national map before we get to that 5-day forecast, big high pressure system prominent not only over the west, but also really the entirety of the country. Very warm, dry temperatures across the U.S. right now. It's just this little low-pressure ridge snaking its way through Colorado and the Midwest. Now, the jet stream staying far north of Colorado and not bringing any Pacific moisture into our zone, we can expect the next 5 days to be very similar to what we're experiencing today. Those afternoon showers likely result of some of the evaporation of the high altitude snowmelt accumulating in the clouds and then moving through the state and kind of sprinkling as they go. So that's why we're expecting a little bit of afternoon showers. And thanks to Glenwood Hot Springs for sponsoring this weather. Now we're going to check in with Mark for an Epic Morning Reports.
Epic Morning is brought to you by Christie Sports Local Bike Shop with the Valley's newest full-service bike shop in West Vale and rental bikes available in Vale Village.
Eric, I think I know the name of that place. It's called Charburger, and it hands down is one of the best burgers you're going to find anywhere in the high country. This is your roundabout report. I'm actually calling it the roundabout report. I just came from the river and I wanted to educate everybody, if you didn't already know, obviously the crazy construction happening in Edwards right now. Now obviously it's created a lot of frustration for a lot of people. You have to kind of add extra time if you have to get through this intersection, which most people do, to go anywhere because it's the only intersection here in Edwards. But let's be patient a little bit longer, everybody, because they are in full force trying to get this thing done as fast as possible. We just had a lot of congestion in Edwards with all the people wanting to move to this area. And with all the fun stuff happening in Edwards, it's a hub of activity. So the roundabout, I would say it's about, maybe half done. They've got a couple of the roundabout parts from each of the different directions constructed and taken time. Just be patient here, everybody, and watch out for the guys and the girls wearing the yellow and in the cone zone. Slow your speeds down even more. It's pretty self-explanatory how you get through it all, but unfortunately it does take longer. But don't sit on your phone when you're waiting. Don't be texting people because it's a massive construction zone and there's a lot of traffic rolling on through here. Believe it or not, that's the funniest epic morning I've ever done talking about the roundabout, but I think it's good to let people know that it's going to be done soon enough and it's really going to make this area that much more efficient. So be patient, everybody. Plan is to have this all done before school, probably by the middle to the end of July. That's your Christie Sports Epic Morning. We have more of the show coming up. We have more with Eric, and this is our 1st of July edition of Good Morning Vail on TV8. We'll be right back.
Is Cooper outside?
I don't know.
Cooper? Here, boy.
If your life isn't always practical, your carpet should be. You can relax with Lee's with our pet-friendly, stylish, and durable Lee's carpets. Backed by the industry's only 25-year no-exclusion stain warranty.
Don't worry. Carpet One's got this covered.
Oh.
Find your new Lee's carpet in stock now. We can install right away.
Well, we've got the best local radio station in the Valley with us, 104.7. Steve Lee. How are you doing this morning, Steve?
I'm doing well. Was Sassy stuck in the roundabout just now or what?
Yeah, I don't know if he'll ever get out of the roundabout.
It's like, look, kids, Parliament, Big Ben. He keeps circling around, going through the roundabout, doesn't know how to get out.
With the GoPro and the backpack on.
He's got the
It's
GoPro.
like, oh, where do I go?
Yeah, you know why he can't get out? Because he can't shift gears. He's holding the GoPro and he's trying to steer, so he has to set it down to shift.
You got texting and driving. Now we've got GoProing and driving. What is he going to do next?
That's the Sassy way.
The Sassy way. It's living on the edge.
It's living on the edge. Well, I'm glad he's not out on the river because the river is raging right now.
Yeah, he would not get closer than like 20 feet from it. I think he said it was historic levels on the show earlier.
Almost 5,000 CFS in Avon. So, you know, below Bob the Bridge where they move the rocks around, that wave now is massive. And you were talking earlier about the wave in Glenwood Springs.
Yeah.
The Big Sur is the wave down by Cameo, which is east of Grand Junction on the Colorado River. There's a wave that goes all the way across the river that you can surf on, but the river has to be above 18,000 CFS. So a cubic foot per second is about the size of a basketball.
Yeah.
So there are 18,000 basketballs tumbling by for that wave to form. This morning it's at 22,000. So you can surf all the way across the Colorado River and back.
Wow.
Very cool.
Are you much of a like river guy? Do you like doing the kayaking?
You know, I'm like Mark. I fish a lot.
Okay.
And I go out on the river, but not when it's like this.
Yeah.
Crazy times.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, you couldn't fish. I don't know where are the fish right now? How are they?
Up on the Colorado? Yeah. They dam control a lot of that. You can fish up there right now, and then lakes. Well, but a lot of our high mountain lakes are still frozen.
Yeah.
Like the East Bell Lakes, that stuff's all still frozen.
Yeah, I bet it's probably ankle to knee high up there near like Deluge Lake and Gore Lake.
Deluge is solid, frozen. Yeah. And up on Red and White, north of your studios here, there's still 6-8 feet of snow on the road. There's a lot yet to come down.
So wild.
Because we had such an epic winter season.
Yeah.
It's best to just go to concerts and stay down on the valley floor. We have a lot of tickets to give away.
Oh, all right. More giveaways
More
this
giveaways,
week.
yeah. It's kzyr.com. We're going to set people up with tickets this week for shows out at the Ford Amphitheater, Whistle Pig. Steve Martin will be here in 2 weeks. Also up at the VPAC in Beaver Creek. So all you have to do is go to kzyr.com.
Okay.
And we'll have that up later on today. You can get signed up for the contest.
Is it just sign up contest, or is there
sign up? You don't have to do anything.
Okay.
I know you wanted to do push-ups.
I wanted to show off how strong I am.
Yeah. We're not going to do that this week. Maybe next week.
Oh man, one of these days I'm going to be able to show my strength.
I know it's a little known fact about you. People don't see that side of you on TV.
Yeah, no, not at all.
No.
So as far as KZYR goes, anything special going on this week?
It's a crazy week. You know, we have Avon's Salute to the USA on Wednesday. For over 25 years now, we've carried the musical simulcast to the fireworks. So we do that Wednesday night after Hazel Miller and Ziggy Marley, and then about 9:45 when the fireworks start, you can watch the show and listen to KZYR at the same time. It's the same music, all choreographed. And that should be spectacular. It's one of the only shows in the mountains. Summit County doesn't have any fireworks this year. And with Ziggy Marley, Wednesday night's going to be a huge night in Avon.
Yeah, what a premier artist to bring in, just totally free too.
8 Grammy Awards, that's huge.
Yeah.
And Hazel's playing tomorrow night in Minturn.
Yep.
And then again to open for Ziggy on Wednesday night. So this is a big week.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Really every single day there's just some big event going on.
Yeah, I mean Thursday, Vail, Beaver Creek.
Yeah.
Eagle Gypsum on 4th of July as well.
Yeah.
It's a Ferris Bueller week. Yeah. It's not what you're going to do, it's what aren't we going to do this week.
Yeah, that's kind of how it has to be here in the valley.
Where do you watch the Avon fireworks?
I live off of Nottingham Road, and I
very
open my
popular.
door, and it's direct view to where the fireworks are shot off. So I just step outside and hang
I used to
out.
live over there too. I was very popular on July 3rd.
Yeah.
Everybody shows up, they want to park at your place.
Right? You're like, I only have 2 parking spots. What do
Yeah, you can't park here. Yeah.
Well, Steve, thank you so much for coming on this morning. It sounds like the best way to watch the Avon fireworks tune in to KZYR and listen and watch along.
There you go. It'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah. Well, have a great rest of your Monday.
Thanks for having me
We'll
in.
see you next week. Happy 4th of July.
Happy 4th.
All right. We're going to take a short break. We got just a little bit more Good Morning Vail coming up right after this.
Jeff Foxworthy here. You know, if you've ever found yourself repeating the same thing for 75 years, you might be Smokey Bear.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Well, thing is, there's a lot more to say. Like if you've ever found yourself burning yard debris and then walking away, well, you might be starting a wildfire. So for the love of the outdoors, go to SmokeyBear.com to learn more about wildfire prevention.
Oh, those boys are much too much. Those boys are much too much. We got the spirit. We're hot. We can't be stopped. We got the spirit. We're hot. We can't be stopped. We're going to beat them and bust them. Beat them.
The smallest moments can have the biggest impact on a child's life.
Let's get a little bit rowdy. R-O-W-D-Y.
Take time to be a
One
dad
more time.
today.
Oh, those boys are much too much. Those
What a Monday show that was to kick off 4th of July week. Thanks to all of our guests for stopping by. And we got a great show in store for you tomorrow. I like to call it Scientific Tuesdays because we bring Walking Mountain Science Center on to give us some facts about either sustainability or various trails and trail initiatives going on around our valley. We'll also have Avon Liquors live in the studio with the best beer and wine pairings for 4th of July. Make sure to get out there and enjoy a great day. It's going to be sunny and fun. Thanks for tuning in, and tune in tomorrow starting at 7.